What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATL. Kind of, you feel me? Back at it again with another reaction video. Should I say back at it again? Cause I posted one, they took it down. See, I violated something. I don't know, but this time we taking it to paternity court. You feels me? Whatnot. Seen the title on this. I think it'll be interesting. I haven't saw it yet, but the first time we're gonna see it together, you feel me? We're gonna see how this play out, you know, if the baby really is, the baby really not, you feel me? Let's get it.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Portis versus Middlebrooks.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Jerome.
Mr. Portis, you and your mother have petitioned the court for a DNA test because you are certain you are not the father of the defendant's daughter, Ava.
You gotta be young.
You say your life has been ruined and need today's paternity results to set the record straight. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Ms. Middlebrooks, you say you are tired of the plaintiff's paternity denial.
He look like
you and your aunt claim he better step up once these results prove
and she look like she hell too.
Is that correct?
Like yes, attitude problem.
Mr. Portis, explain to the court
stereotype, y'all.
why today's results are so important.
This started about 2 years ago. I started paying child support, $75 for this baby, and I never knew if she was mine or not. We never took a DNA test. We tried to, but it didn't go through.
Don't you have to get a DNA before you can be put on child support?
We went together.
You didn't show up to court twice.
No, you don't. I mean, okay, this is how it go out. They will petition for you to do the DNA test or whatever. So if you don't show up, then by law, you know, forfeit whatever, boom, you are legally the father, and she can put you on child support and all extra stuff. So for the people out there, if you got a baby mama and she calls you to court, you go to court. You feel me? Either way, if the baby yours, you're going on child support. If the baby not yours, you're going on child support if you don't go. So just show up. You feel me?
It was once.
So hold on. You paying child support for this baby?
Yes. Thousands of dollars.
But you say you've never.
This nigga is paying $75 a week, talking about he paying thousands of dollars for child support. The baby not even 2 yet. The baby don't even look like she 2 yet. $75 a week. I don't know. Somebody do the math right quick. Hold on. Let's say 75 times. Is it 56 weeks in the year? 4,200. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Thousands of dollars.
Never had a DNA test.
Sure.
And that's because you had a court date.
And he missed.
He missed the
court date.
How old is
So you were named the father by default.
Yes.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Yep.
Yes.
You?
True.
Told y'all. You see? Told y'all. If they call you child support court, whatever court, and you do not show up, you are doomed legally the father. And get what she finna do? Put your ass in child support. She just said it. Do it again.
But you say you've never had a DNA test.
No.
And that's because you had a court date.
And he missed.
You missed
the court date.
See?
So you were named
And
the
they
father by
established
default.
time. Yes.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Your father by default.
Yes.
You?
True.
But after that happened, we had tried to get it all situated out by
It's too late, my boy.
trying to get 2 tests done with this court.
I can actually look at my court records and see you had a court date on my docket last year. Ms. Middlebrooks didn't show up.
No.
Right, because I prefer to do this outside of this. Why do we have to come here?
I
We're
went
going
to
to finally do it.
I went to get swabbed. I did the whole thing that I was supposed to do.
Guilty. Guilty. That doesn't mean the baby ain't his. Because, you know, like I said, if the moment you sleep with somebody, there's a possibility that you're the father. So I'm not going to say that he's not the father. But by her not showing up either, she has something going on too. So she not sure herself.
But she didn't do it.
Why couldn't we do it outside of here?
So tell me about the nature of your relationship with Mr. Portis. Were you boyfriend and girlfriend?
We started talking first and then eventually started dating. It happened fast. So.
At what point did you find out you were pregnant?
A few months later.
But when she got pregnant, we stopped talking. So like we weren't talking at the time that she got pregnant. Like we weren't talking.
He ain't shit either.
After the fact that she got pregnant, she had hit me up and was like, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and
don't let the way he talk.
We were definitely together.
No,
I called you after I got the text.
No, we weren't, because I found out that she had another boyfriend.
Okay, wait.
What I tell y'all? Excuse me. What I tell y'all? She had something going on. I'm telling you, bro. I stereotype, man, but most other time I stereotype, I be right.
How did you find out she had another boyfriend?
Because I looked on her Facebook and I seen her with this dude, and I'm like, who is this? And then she like, somebody I used to talk to.
So Smita was
but
caught up.
he was still in the picture.
How did you know
that? Want to find out your significant other cheating or talking to somebody?
After she got pregnant, a letter she sent them.
Just stop social media.
I sent the guy a letter telling him that I was pregnant, letting him know.
Whoa, hold on. What happened?
Wait a minute.
Because of after she got pregnant, a letter she sent them.
Wait a minute.
I sent the guy a letter telling him that I was pregnant, letting him know what was going on.
Fuck you need to tell him he pregnant for? If you want fucking around with him. You feel me? You did. If you want messing around with what you got, tell him you pregnant for. Like, come on, bro. Red flags all over the place, man. Come on, bro. My dude not stupid. He did what he was supposed to do. Except for the fact that he didn't show up to the court. That was dumb, but he acted the way he acted. He had reasonable doubts to act that way.
Hold on. Wait a minute. This is exactly why young people don't have no business making babies. You can't even tell the story to make no sense.
Right.
Miss Middlebrook, what was your relationship with this other guy?
We were dating.
When?
Before Brian Portis.
So you dated him before you dated Mr. Portis?
Yes.
But when you met
and then he went away and we broke up.
He went away, you all broke up.
For people that don't know what that means, I don't know, majority of people know what that means, but for people that don't know what that means, when they say he went away, that doesn't mean he ghosted or nothing like that. He got locked up. He was probably doing some time, a year or two, whatever. I don't know, but he was doing some time. And that's probably when she decided to go mess with this dude. So now she gets pregnant because she was messing around with both of the dudes around the same time. So now she don't know who the father is. You feel me? You did.
Broke up, then you started dating Mr. Portis.
Yes.
How soon after you and Mr. Portis started dating did you find out you were pregnant?
A month or two later.
A month?
A month or two.
Your Honor, I took her to the hospital. She found out she was like a month pregnant. The other guy that they talking about, a letter did go out to him, and she told him that she was pregnant, and he's not the father. We didn't know anything.
What's the point of telling them that? How would you know? Unless you didn't sleep with him. But if you didn't sleep with him, what's the point of you sending the letter out? Come on, man. Red flags over here, but she lying like a motherfucker. She lying. I wouldn't be surprised if the dude's still the father. But at the same time, she lying, bro. You got reasonable doubts to bring her ass to court. So, come on.
Anything about this guy here. We only knew about the other guy at the time.
But wait, Miss Middlebrooks, you knew about this guy, Mr. Portis, right?
Yeah.
So why was your first instinct to send a letter to the guy that was away?
When I found out I was pregnant, I called him. We
got pregnant in school.
When was their relationship? I mean, when were they?
Did I have intercourse with you? Were I with you?
Whoa.
No, I didn't think so. Wasn't nobody talking to you.
So I'm talking.
What I tell y'all in the beginning, she looked like she got an attitude problem. Now she just cussed the mother out. Well, bro, I'm telling you, bro, not stereotype, bro. I'm telling you, I be right most of the time, bro. I'm telling you. Come on now. I'm talking to my mom. I wish you would talk to my mama like that, bro. Punch you in the back of your head, bro. Hold up, bro. I'm just playing. My uncle don't hit women, man. But nah, I don't do women that disrespect my mom, bro. Yeah.
Talking to you.
Well, I ain't talking to you.
But as a grown woman,
hold on, ladies.
Ladies,
I'm not talking to you right now.
Don't talk to you, so we don't like you, bro.
Ladies, Mr. Portis, tell me how you
He
found
wanna punch
out
you too.
Miss Middlebrooks
He
was
want to.
pregnant.
He probably would have did
told
something
me.
outside
What was
outside
your
the court.
response?
I didn't really believe her at first.
Boys, look, I'm telling y'all now. Y'all women, stop disrespecting these niggas' mama, bro. Because some of these niggas do not play about their mama. They do not play about their mama, and they will put you on the pack or a t-shirt about their mama. Well, y'all better know what line to cross and not to cross. I'm telling you.
Honestly.
Why do you think she'd lie?
I don't know.
Unfold your arms.
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't know why she would lie. I didn't believe it at the time.
Now take them out your pocket. So you didn't believe it?
No.
When did it become real?
Well, I pulled up to her. I pulled up to her house one day and I saw that she had a little bump, so I knew it was real.
Oh, so wait.
So he had to see.
At a month or two like that soon.
No, but what I want to understand is, were you at the birth, Mr. Portis?
No, I was not, Your Honor.
He had the opportunity to, but he wanted nothing to do with her.
Did you go to doctor's appointments?
Look what you mean? Well, like, he has reasons to not want to. Now, is it right? No, but at the same time, he had reasons he didn't have to. So, like, you trying to shame the dude by him not being there, but at the same time, you give him doubts that might not be his baby. And some men out here just don't want to go through that stuff if they feel like they're not the father. Me personally, I wouldn't want to go through that either. If I feel like I'm not the father, you gave me doubts, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna want to go through all that, being at the hospital and all that stuff with you, because at the end of the day, I feel like it's not my kid. So, like, but at the same time, it doesn't make it right. That's just me. That's just me personally.
No. He had nothing to do with the pregnancy.
She wasn't communicating with my family at all. She wasn't talking to us or nothing like that. Every time she would talk to us, she would be disrespectful.
Or any of that. She was not even
That's the only time she would talk to us.
Wow.
She would be disrespectful.
Who was with you
Texting
at
my
the
mom.
birth? Hold on. Who was with you at the birth?
My ex was. He stepped up.
Oh, wait.
But she
The
was
ex
messing with
was
the
there?
ex, though.
Yes. When I had her, yes, he was there.
Wow. So that's probably why she didn't put effort for him to be at the thing. I'm telling you, bro, it's like a little manipulation a lot of these women be playing, bro. She made it seem like she wanted the dude to be there, but at the same time, she didn't want the dude to be there because she know her ex was going to be there. So that's why she had to quickly throw that he stepped up. Nah, the whole time he was going to be there regardless. Like, you didn't want him there. She really don't even fuck with dude like that. Her heart's still with her ex. That's the reason why he all in this bitch anyway. She still fuck with her ex. I'm telling you. Heavy.
So he was away, and then by the time you had the baby, he was home.
Yes.
And he was at the hospital.
Yes.
But you gave
And you
my son
say
an
he
opportunity.
stepped up.
Yes.
What?
But
Your son wanted nothing to do
was
with me
holding
or
her
the pregnancy.
and all that.
You do not know. You're not your son.
I wasn't
I'm not
in your
communicating with
business,
you.
but
I'm
I'm his
communicating with your
mom.
son.
I'm his mom, though.
You not being truthful.
Right. Be honest.
Be
Tell
honest.
the truth.
what is she not being? Hold on.
You covered your son
Let's get some order.
I'm telling y'all.
Actual cases.
Her car had come through, slamming up against the toolbox.
There was a torpedo coming at my face.
Personal injury court cases everyone's going to be talking about.
Miss
Might do one
Middlebrooks,
video on reaction on one of them videos.
I realize that you may not agree with Miss Trent, but you have to understand that when you are dealing with someone who's your elder, right or wrong,
You gotta respect.
just keep your mouth shut.
That doesn't give
You just gotta respect, bro. I'm telling you, you just gotta respect, man. Like a lot of young kids, I be disrespecting these elderlies, like, bro, like, I understand, bro. Some of these elderly folks can't get out of line, you feel me? But it's a way to correct it. You feel me? It's not a way to correct it, man. But you don't go about it disrespectfully. You feel me? There's a correct, respectful way to adjust situations like that, but you don't get nowhere. And I'm telling you, man, by the way she acting like that, but she ain't gonna never get a nigga to commit to her. At least a real nigga. She gonna go her whole life dealing with fuck niggas because that's what she gonna bring. That's what her attitude bring. That's what her energy is revolving right now, bro. So you can tell, dude, the fuck nigga too. You can tell, but
Hold on. I am going to be very clear. I have
you just not in court disrespecting. He know how to act. He know how to play it out.
badly
He a fuck
about
nigga
you,
too.
and if she does, I will correct her as well. You all can disagree on the points, but let's not go there. You're a young girl with a beautiful new baby, and we're here to support that baby and you. Because if we don't get this answer, your child will always live in limbo, not knowing who her father is.
Right.
And it's best we resolve it.
Man, I don't know.
And I know. That's why when
She a little more like
young
mama,
girls start popping off like that, I know it's just coming from a place of pain. You're hurt, scared, disappointed, a whole bunch of things. Just be that. This courtroom is about truth, so when you come into this courtroom, just be in your truth. Mr. Portis, what I want to know is your truth. Why did you shrug this off? Why didn't you go to any doctor's appointments? Why weren't you there at the birth? Why?
It's obvious he didn't want to be there. It's obvious. It's obvious. He didn't want nothing to really do with her, but she was just a booty call. Yeah, it probably went a little longer than it should, but that's all it was. He really didn't want to be with her. That's the reason why. That's the main reason why he wanted her. Now he finna give a bullshit excuse. I know he finna give a bullshit excuse, but yeah, he probably gonna blame it on her dealing with her ex. But at the same time, like he really didn't want to beat her, bro. Because if he didn't really want to beat her, he would have went all out. He wouldn't even get killed by the ex for real, bro. But he in the court trying to fight that the baby is not his. That tells you he don't want to be with her. So I don't know why
she was dealing with had contacted me on Facebook.
Okay. And what did he say? Now I'm starting to understand what's happening here. What happened?
He was basically saying like, yo, Bryant, Jasmine, does she have you on child support and stuff like that? And I'm like, yeah, she does. She's been having me on child support. He was like, well, that's crazy because I'm taking care of her too. So it's like, it's just like an imbalance here.
Now I'm gonna tell you what's going on with that. All right, so she's playing them both, but at the same time, it's like the reason why she's doing it because she don't know who the father really is. So, cause her main goal is to have she want her child to have a father figure in her life, a father. She want to be able to tell her child, hey, that's your father. You feel me? So she's gonna do stuff. They're gonna do stuff like that as far as play both sides. Have them take care of that. Have him take care of that. She's gonna do that, and she's not doing it because she's just a nasty person. She's doing it because it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger picture in that situation. She want her daughter to have a father, or you know what I'm saying, or at least think she has a father. You feel me, and stuff like that. So it's a bigger picture to it.
Okay, so see, this is what I need to know. Y'all done waited all this time to come in here and act like you can't say nothing.
He was in her life, like he was there, like holding her and, you know what I'm saying, having a relationship with her.
But you were the one on child support. Miss Middlebrooks, I want to come to you, to your aunt. When your niece found out she was pregnant,
yes,
who did she tell you the father was?
At the time, the only person I knew
she said
was the
ex.
ex.
No, I didn't ask that. That's not what I asked. Who did she say the father was?
She said the ex.
Okay, I already knew that.
Son.
Come on, bro.
But I thought it was my son all
No.
Look, they can't even get their story together.
I could tell by the way you
They
were
can't even
telling
get their
that
story together, bro. She was messing around with
you
both of them
were
clearly, because she can't tell
trying
her
to be evasive about something.
But
Hold on, don't do the but yet. All I'm saying is, this is what we need to know so we understand why this paternity question even exists. So when you asked her who the child's father is, she told you the ex.
all of us, we known was just the ex.
Was there some point where you told Mr. Portis that
I
he
told you
was
she was
not
running the
biological?
game, bro.
No, I never told him he was not the dad, ever.
Did she ever tell you you were not the dad, Mr. Portis?
Yes, Your Honor. She told me that I wasn't the biological father. She told me to stay out their life. Don't talk to her. Don't be in
I
Ava's
told
life.
you
Don't
if
do
you're
none
gonna
of
jump
that.
in and out, you might as well stay away.
Therefore,
When have
I
you
stopped talking to
been
them.
able
I
to
don't
be
talk
in
to
Come
them.
on, man. You can't tell a nigga that don't want to beat us stuff like that, because he going to do exactly just that, because he really don't want to be that. You feel me? So, come on, man. He already don't want to deal with it. He feel like he don't want to deal with it. So you tell him you're not the father, stay out of our life, blah, 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 blah. And the main reason why she's trying to do that, because she was trying to work things out with her ex. And you don't feel me? So now the ex think that's his baby. Oh, now she feel like she got a chance. Now she feel like she, you know, bro. She's running the game. So it's a game most females run. I'm telling you. So she really wanted to be with the ex. That's why she was quick to tell him, "Hey, stay out of our life. We don't care." Cause most women ain't gonna do that if they ain't got somebody. If they don't have plans on dealing with somebody else, or trying to get somebody they used to deal with back. So
Don't do none of that.
telling
You've
you,
never even
she
brought
really
the
don't like
baby
to do it. She really don't like to do it.
But
Dude
she
was a
still wanted
rebound.
my ching ching for me.
Your Honor, this is the thing.
$60 every 2 weeks.
But what hold on.
Whoa. Hold on. $75 every 2 weeks? Let me do the math. You're talking about thousands of dollars, my boy. Hold on. 75 times that, man, what that? We're gonna do 20. We're gonna do 27 weeks. That's only $2,000, bro. That's only $2,000. You're talking about she getting thousands of dollars from you a month in the beginning. Like, I know I wasn't tripping, but
$150 a month.
I mean,
$2,000 on
it's
$2,000.
something. He didn't have like a. He didn't have like a.
Nothing.
Hold on.
Come on, man. A can of milk costs $60 nowadays.
What I want to understand is, Miss Middlebrooks, if your testimony is you said it was the ex's baby, how then did you give his name for child support?
That came later on down the line when she was 1. So
You
they
give
found
the
out
child
much.
support a year later.
Yeah, they found out much before that he was the dad.
At some point, you came clean.
Yes. Not even long after that.
Right.
So did you let your ex raise the baby? Ava's too. Is he like in? He was at the hospital.
So
You
for
let
her,
him
it's
raise her,
Yes.
Mr. Portis. I want to understand from
I'm
your
telling you,
vantage
she wanted
point
to be
what's
with the
happening.
ex, bro.
She's
Obviously.
pregnant. The ex is there. You're just thinking the ex is the child's father. Do you have any contact? Are you calling to check in? What is your relationship? at that
No,
point?
he don't wanna
just
be there.
completely
No, I-
moved on.
They
I
weren't
honestly,
talking.
we weren't talking. She told me to stop talking to her. Don't talk
And
to
you
them.
knew
Stay
nothing
away.
until you
Yeah,
got
he
that
did
summons,
just that
which is
because
a
that
year
was
after
he
Ava
that what
was
he
born.
wanted to do.
Correct.
So this child you've been paying child support for.
Only seen her 4 times in my life.
And I've never seen the baby. But I'm supposed to step up and be a grandmother.
I didn't ask you to step up. I want Brian to.
You
the DNA
you
test
you
done.
messaged my phone talking about
What
well,
do
you're
I need
some
you
type
to
of
step
grandma
up
and
for?
this and that
What
and
do
the
I
other.
need?
How
Yes,
can I
because
be a
you're not
grandmother
encouraging
to
him
a
to get the
baby
DNA
I've never
test
even
done.
seen?
As his mother, you should encourage him to get the test done.
I did.
Not continue to.
You backed out.
I did.
You
You
encouraged
encouraged my
You backed
son.
out.
Lord.
Your Honor, this is the thing.
Girl.
If he was put on child support,
Girl.
why you didn't just go back to the courts, file the paperwork, and take her to court?
Bro, you're
But
not
do you
real.
understand, Ms. Middlebrooks, when you didn't show up to court, whether you wanted to do it or not,
You
that
still give him
just
doubt.
fueled his doubt even
Still
further.
give him more doubt.
That
I
she's
understand.
trying to avoid something. She's got something to hide.
I understand.
She doesn't want to come clean.
I understand.
It
Just like
just
when he
kept
didn't show
the
up to child
wheels-
support court.
I'm sorry?
Just like when he didn't show up to child support court. That's me you scared. You running. That's how I felt.
No, I wasn't.
Running. He
Your Honor,
was
can I
at
say
work.
something?
Wasn't
You
running.
can't call
Me
off.
not being
You can't call off for work for
experienced.
one
Me
day.
not
Let's see
being
what we gonna
experienced
do.
with court and everything
I
like that.
was telling my
I didn't
son
know that
to
I was
go
going to be
to
defaulted
court,
as the dad if I
'cause
didn't
that
go.
was what was
I was
gonna
in training.
happen.
I was in training for management, and I didn't know that, like, you know what I'm saying, if I was to miss court, it was going to be this big of a situation.
Oh, yes.
Now I know.
No.
Yes.
But I was inexperienced with all this stuff that was going on at the time.
This is exactly why
I'm
I
telling
tell
you,
people, you making
gotta
babies,
show
you
up to
gotta
court, bro.
understand the
So
system.
y'all folks trying to
So we
run
here
and hide
now
from you.
With
Yo,
all of this
you can't run and
drama,
hide from the system, my boy.
there's still a very real possibility you're Ava's father.
Yes.
And if you're not, you may not
I think
be able
he
to
is,
get
bro.
yourself off child support. Because
I
you
would
all may
I
have
think
waited too
he
long.
is. She find the reason why I think he is the father, bro, because she's fighting too hard for the ex to be the father. So that means off the bat, after the jump, she knew he was the father. I'm most certainly 85% chance she knew he was the father the whole time. But like I said, she don't want nothing to do with dude. She want to deal with the ex. She want the ex for real. The dude was just somebody to mess around with while the ex was locked up. Because, hey, women still need her needs, right? So, she really don't want to be with dude. But, hey, this how you get caught up in situations like this.
That is the court's decision. And the court will follow what is in the best interest of the child. Sometimes we have to learn lessons the hard way.
You're right, Your Honor.
But that doesn't
You ready
change
for
the
these
fact
results,
that
man? I
we're here
wanna see
now
this.
because we don't know for certain who's Ava's biological father is. This thing with the ex is a little bit too close for comfort for me.
Yeah, because that's what she
I've
really
heard
wanted.
many a story. And wherever I hear 1 to 2 months, that's a window for error.
Big error.
Jerome, I'm ready.
What y'all think?
These
What
results
y'all
are
think?
prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read
Y'all think
as
y'all
follows.
think he the baby daddy?
In the case of Portis versus
He is the father.
Middlebrooks. If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. When it comes to 2-year-old Ava Middlebrooks,
You are the father.
it has been determined by this court. Mr. Portis, you
Are the father.
are the father.
What I tell you? What I tell you? What I tell you? Nah, I ain't gonna cap to you, my boy. You got a lot to deal with, but that's a whole lot of woman to deal with right there. Not gonna cap to you. That's a whole lot on boy. She too. You got 16 years of bullshit like that to put up with. I'm telling you, boy. Hopefully she might grow up. She might grow up to a better woman. But as of right now, I wouldn't want to deal with this. Would not.
You are Ava's father.
Thank you,
I
Your
know.
Honor.
That is your beautiful little girl.
Appreciate it.
What did I say?
What do you feel, Miss Middlebrooks?
Now she wanna cry.
Can you tell me?
She knows. Now she knows.
Told you. Now she knows.
And that's a relief.
The whole time was
That's a
because
relief.
I'm telling you, bro.
When I said
The whole
1 to
time
2
she was
months
chasing the
is too
father.
close for comfort,
And the person she want to be with the
I
most,
saw your
she's going to
face
put them as the
and your
father.
body language. You nodded in agreement. I think you knew that there was reason to doubt.
Yeah.
And I think you did what many young girls do, is you played both sides of the coin.
I told you. Both
You
sides
did
of
what we call the double dip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even laughing because it's out of desperation.
I
Because
told
you know
you.
you don't know, but you know you
What'd I
want
tell
your
ya?
child to know the dad. So you just entertain them both.
What I tell
Which
you.
wasn't right, because now I've been out this baby life her whole life. Like,
Well,
Thing is you gonna step up now?
now that you know, where do we go from here? I'd like to ask Miss Middlebrooks if it would be okay for Grandma, Miss Trent, Mr. Portis, to meet baby Ava in my chambers. I will be there with you. But I think it's important that they begin to build a bond with this beautiful little girl, because they are the other half of her world that she deserves to know and love. Is that okay? Excellent. Court is adjourned.
I'm telling y'all, boy. Well, that's it for the reaction today. I'm doing 2 more today too, so catch back at it again. I might do the one I said I was gonna do earlier on the personal injury court, man. I seen a couple on them. I'm just be wild for it. But I'm out, YouTube. You feel me? You did? Yeah.